Guess I'll start digging into my 5 pounds of Skittles.
Do it. Hello, Kira.
Hello. I want to interrupt your D&D.
Just started.
She came because the stream started.
No, I came because I just finished making dinner and watching shows with Dana. Oh, little squeaky toys.
So hello, Prince. Okay, bye.
I need you to roll a d10 for me.
I got you. Eight.
8. Ooh.
I'll get Cowboy Ladle back.
Yeah. That's a good one.
We're finally free of Ninjalo.
That's right, it was Ninja. I forgot about that one.
Oh, thank God. Anything's better than Chazlo.
Dude, Chazlo, dude, he didn't like him for some reason. I thought he was pretty
I
good.
hate that fucking voice. His voice is just so bad.
Bruh.
Very,
Ninjalo.
very punchable.
Oh.
What would Nigolo sound like?
Hey,
Oh my god. Bro,
I want Chief Lo.
where'd you get your FUBU socks at, bro? Let me get them FUBU
For us,
socks.
by us.
about to catch
Yeah,
these
let me-
hands.
Let me get them FUBU socks, bro.
Slowly realize that Sean is the most racist of us all.
Yeah, when are we gonna get Chief Lalo?
One day, when smoke rise, Chief Lo will come. Only then.
Reminds me of like 1950s westerns when they had a bunch of white guys playing the Indians.
I don't know what you're talking about. my voices are the best voices.
All right, y'all ready to go?
Been ready, bro.
Yeah.
What did we do last time? I don't think anything, right?
I killed. We
Y'all
went
went
to go.
from after fighting Davi's mom.
Hmm.
Y'all just kind of
We went to the new city.
y'all just sort of gotten here.
Hmm. I took a bath in the nicest place, and Anthony owes the person a gold.
I gave them a gold.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And we're sharing a bed.
Coming downstairs, completely nude.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few times.
And we're sharing a bedroom. Oh, she was supposed to bring a second bathtub.
They did tell you they'd have a second bathtub, but it would take a little bit.
All right.
All right, we'll say a little bit of time has passed. Y'all kind of hung out in the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
They've lugged your bathtub up into the room. So now there's now a room with 2 bathtubs in it. I don't remember, did the other 2, did y'all get a room? I believe so, right?
I believe
They wanted a solo bed.
I believe I got my own room. I believe it was a queen mattress to myself.
No,
Nah, bro. I think I remember something completely different, bro.
Oh no.
We got a
There was a
single
conversation.
room.
There was a
Single
conversation
room.
about a single room.
Bro, I don't know, dude. I don't know.
No, that's not how it ended.
Troll, I think you need to roll for deception on that one, bro. You need to roll for deception.
I mean, I took my key and went to my room, fucking locked myself in. I don't need to roll fucking shit for that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, buddy. You think you're safe with your...
Don't take it back. I've already masturbated to the thought of it.
You do realize, dude, it is prime thief material.
Bro, are you trying to break and enter and fucking...
He's trying to steal your virginity.
Bro, you trying to rape this boy's hole? Take the toll?
Yeah. Your yowie hole is mine.
Yowie?
Bro, you gotta pay the troll toll to take that boy's hole.
Hey. Alright.
The toll is overwhelming force.
Is the second, do they have water in my bathtub yet?
Yeah, both bathtubs are ready. It's starting to become evening. Sun's starting to set on the town. Y'all just kind of first day here, hung out in the tavern.
Alright. I'm going up. Give me your finest wines and liquors.
What'd you just say?
Give me your finest wines and liquors.
Sir, we don't serve those kind here.
Bah, wench.
A lady walks up to you. How can I help you?
I require alcohol.
Are you okay? I seem to remember you behaving a little differently earlier.
Did I stutter?
No, I'm just asking. I just want to make sure. Checking on my patrons.
The shadow of Lalo seems to extend outward as his hand touches into the bar and his nails start to slowly scratch holes and like the shadow just expands a little bit more and it just starts to get a little cold in there. Liquor now.
All right.
You'll
Creepy man.
find that it's quite necessary.
You want these up in your room?
Yes. Yes. Put them on next to both of the what do you call it? The bathtubs. And I want those little things that go over the bathtubs so that we can eat food while we bathe. And I want more food to go up there and candles.
Oh, a romantic evening planned.
My plans are none of your concern.
I see that. Okay. Yeah, we will have dinner brought up as well as drinks waiting for you.
When I said I want the alcohol, I meant I want bottles, not drinks.
You want VIP bottle service?
Yes.
Who the fuck is paying for all of
Whose tab is this going on?
Under the room tab. I believe you have my friend's card.
I believe so, yes. I
Oh,
will just bill it to the room.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm not there, am I?
no.
No, you're up.
We'll have it set up. Enjoy your night.
Do you have any robes for comfort?
We do have a tailor in town. I could go see if they have some robes if you want us to pick them up.
Yes. No, I need something for comfort. plush, if you will.
Okay, I will send a man there now.
Okay, make sure it's in black.
In black. Okay.
Yes. All right. And I need 2 of them made.
Two
One
of them?
one to fit my other friend. I want it to be in what's his favorite color? I think he likes purple. And I want our names, and he kind of writes it out on a napkin. I want this stitched into the breast.
Okay.
All
I
right.
think we can make that happen.
Thank you. Can you guess his size? I'm horrible with this thing.
He looks like a child size 87.
All right. Perfect.
With our fat cock.
Yes, he does have a fat cock, so we need to really make sure it covers the frontal area.
A child size.
Fat.
Yes, child size but fat cock.
You want a cod piece? That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Now, is his cock a fat cock, or is it a fat cock for a child?
Fat cock for a child. He kind of leans in real close. It's a fat cock for a child, but
Okay.
don't let him hear that. He'll destroy the tavern, I promise you.
Then we'll keep that between us.
Yes,
Okay.
very good.
Anything else? I'll send our man to the tailor right away.
No. I'll see you all shortly.
Okay. Well, enjoy your evening.
I think Martin's just gonna go explore around the town, see what kind of shops there are.
It's late, isn't it?
Yeah, the sun's starting to set.
Well, I'm assuming there's still some shops open.
No.
Just want some fruit to make ice cream.
You get no fruit.
All right, so Layla starts to head upstairs. Martin
Well, he
heads out.
waits for the shit to be ready before he heads upstairs.
Okay.
He wants to enter dramatically.
You notice the sort of barmaid / you assume tavern owner, by the way. She sort of takes command.
The wench.
Goes and tells a younger lad some instructions, and you see him run out of the store real quick. And he runs out about the same time Martin heads out. Martin, you see him running down the road. What are the other 2 boys doing?
Taking a nap.
Just at the table?
No, I was up in the room.
Oh, you were up in the room?
Yeah, I didn't hear
think
any of
he-
that conversation.
I think he
Okay.
finished his bath. I don't know what
Yeah,
he did
yeah.
after.
In the middle of the nap, when you are rudely interrupted by a bathtub being brought in.
Not
Yeah.
water, a bathtub.
He was napping.
There's
He was
already a
napping
bathtub in there. Another bathtub is being brought in. And
What the hell is going on right there? What
Oh,
are
we-
you doing?
we have your
What
second
are you
tub.
doing in
You
my
ordered
room?
a second tub. We're bringing it in.
What are you doing in
Your
my
second
room?
tub. And he starts pulling it across the floor, and you hear it.
Get out of my room right now, or I'm gonna have to toss you.
Well, you can toss yourself in this second tub you ordered. And he finally next to the other one.
Roll over in bed and cover my ears with the pillow. What's a dwarf got to do to get some shut eye around here?
He places 2 trays over both tubs and pulls about a bottle of wine and places it on each one, as well as wine glasses. And he pulls out a napkin and places it on each tray. Pulls out candles, places one on each tray and lights them.
Who's this bat for?
Oh, it's you and your partner that said y'all were taking baths together or something. I don't know. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get the water.
Come here. No, come here.
He's out of
Come
the
here.
room. He hears
Come
it.
here. That's it. I'm taking off my drawers. That's it. I just ignored and go back to sleep. I continue resting.
Yeah. young lad run down the stairs real quick and head into the back of the tavern with 2 buckets.
I get up and I lock the door. But not only do I lock it, I brace it. I take the bathtub that he drug inside there and put it in front of the door.
No, it's
Just
all
to block
it.
set up and pretty though.
I take the stuff off. I take the stuff off.
Give me a
And I put it. Uh, 22.
All right. You easily pull the tub in front of the door.
Yeah, this'll fucking teach ya. Wake a dwarf while he's sleeping. Stupid codes. I toss myself into this tub. He doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. You go back to sleep.
You see the young lad running back upstairs with 2 big buckets of hot water splashing around. And,
I start following him because I'm like, ooh, goody, goody, goody. Yes, the water.
he gets upstairs, and
Yes.
goes to open the door and notices it's locked and goes, interesting. And he goes to his waist and has a key ring there with several keys on it. Puts it into the door and unlocks it. And
Open the
goes to push it
door.
and notices the door's against something. He looks down the hallway and sees Laylo come down. He goes, I don't think your friend wants this bath. He seemed pretty upset.
He doesn't know what he wants. He has no idea what happiness and pampering is. He's but a dwarf.
Well, it seems he's blocked the door. I don't know if I can get in.
Let's push together.
All right.
And
Braces himself up against the door.
let's go. 1, 2, 3. And he pushes with all his might.
Give me a roll. Actually, it doesn't matter. You go to push the door, and you sort of like, right as you get your hands on the door to push it and help the young boy, he starts to push, and the door just swings open really quick, and the tub just slides across the floor. And Puther's awoken again as you hear as the tub screeches across the floor.
What
And
the hell?
He sort of peeks his head in. I brought you water, sir. And he runs into the room real quick and starts pouring his buckets into the tub.
Let's put the baths next to each other.
They pour
I'm,
into the
le-
tub.
I'm leaving.
Steam sort of rise up as the warm water.
Puther, you smell awful.
I've already bathed.
Yes.
Right then, two other servants come in, and they're bringing 2 trays with meals on it. Steak, 24 ounces,
Hell yeah.
baked
Good.
potato,
Are you sure you don't
Salad.
want to be in on this?
placed on the bathtubs. Placed
How
on
do you
the,
plan on affording all of this shit?
Don't worry about it. It's all
Okay.
going to happen according
another
to
boy
plan.
runs in, sweating. He has 2 parcels. Here's your rose. I
Thank
got
you.
it.
Thank you. Good. And he tips him a nice silver. Ding.
Oh, thank you, sir. And he
Yes,
hurries out of the room.
yes. Let me take it out of my inventory.
You notice both parcels seem to be, weigh quite a bit.
Alright.
Wrapped
Like-
very, very, very well.
All right. I put them out on the bed. I pull them out to see what they look like.
It's magnificently lush material.
Mm.
Feels amazing as you sort of rub your hand across it.
I take a big whiff.
Smells fresh, and then you notice your name embroidered into it, as well as embroidered into a purple one. This shit is lovely.
With food
It's
there.
quite a bit smaller. Well,
Look-
at least shorter, wider.
Look what I got for you. I held it up. It's even got
What
extra
is
room.
this?
It's for ultimate
Ugh.
comfort after we eat our food
Oh.
and have our wine and
Now
enjoy
you're
ourselves.
speaking my language.
I even had them put
Mm.
nice smelly salts in the water.
Mm.
Wait, did
Yeah,
I?
I'll go get. Let me. There's something I can think of that could make this even more magical.
Oh,
Another. You hear a knock on the door.
what?
Tavern owner sort of peeks their head in. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just.
Did you come here to join us, or did you just come here
No,
to
no,
bother
no.
us?
Y'all look like y'all are having a wonderful evening. So here's a couple bath bombs, complimentary from the tavern.
A bomb! She's got a bomb!
I grabbed them both like telekinetically. Thank
I jump in. I jump on top of him.
Yes, yes. Y'all enjoy y'all's night. He shuts the
No,
door.
no, Putha, no. Come, come.
Let me go. Let me go get the thing that I was talking about.
All right. I will be in the other tub. He kind of puts the bath bombs in each.
I'm assuming they have roses in them, the bath bombs.
They start to sizzle up. Nice hues of pink and baby blue with like little bits of rose pieces fill
have
the
them-
air.
They sort of break into the water and almost like little pop rocks, but instead of pop rocks, they're like little firecrackers that shoot up out of the water and sparkle as they explode. And the bath becomes a beautiful rainbow of colors that just sort of swirl in and out.
I
start to
found that
head
this
out.
bath is quite
As you,
operational.
As you head out of the room, you open the door and you notice, like, surprisingly, like all the servants and the tavern maid were just right outside your door, and it looked like they were just like sort of talking and maybe listening or something as you sort of step out.
What are you doing?
Oh, we just y'all were, we don't get clients like y'all very often. We wanted to make sure you were taken care of.
Oi. I turn back around. I forgot something. There you go, and I change into the new robe that I just got. Tied up loosely just in case, I want to feel the breeze.
You notice that there's
undergarments.
extra room for the dong.
There's a,
That's
nice
what
size, there's a child's fat cock size pocket.
I head out.
Like a
I head
hammock.
out. I walk by. I make sure to have a little bit of bounce with my step just in case the wind catches it. I want it to catch it a little bit. Puther's like, I'm not upset about it. I wouldn't mind this happening. When he goes outside, he looks back at the room and all the people, and he lets out a little smirk and leaves. He goes outside of the place and wants to get the fuck out of there. He's gonna go shopping.
All right, you head
Join
out
the
into the
club.
town as well. Meanwhile, what's Newland doing?
Damn, abandoned.
Fucking, he
Your
said
beautiful night is ruined.
He said no.
Can't wait till y'all get the bill.
We'll figure that out tomorrow.
I'll be not at the tavern when y'all get the bill. I'm just, running around searching every nook and cranny for,
All right, so
golden.
y'all all start to head out to explore the town. Which way y'all going? Since y'all are all separate, show me where y'all are going, and I'll tell you what y'all see.
I just kind of went this way. See if there was any farmers markets or maybe any herb shops. Same thing like over here, maybe a little bit afterwards.
All right, so Martin heads out first.
I've
He sort of heads to the northwest. And as you're walking down the road, it seems to be it's a fairly nice little town. Everything seems sort of quaint. You're making your way through the markets, or through the sort of town, and you can kind of see at the end of the road, it starts to turn into like farmland. It seems to be a pretty big farm operation operating up that way. On your left, as you're going down a little ways, you see what seems to be a fairly large sort of farmer's market, but it looks like it's already closed up for the evening, seeing as the sun's starting to set.
See, you always go right when they're about to close, because that's when they have shit for stock, and they're just trying to get rid of it, so it's a sale. They want to get rid of you. So it's fucking damn. Next time. Well, guess I'll just keep looking around, see if I find anything interesting. Maybe a shop that is open.
As you head back down the road, you see a very purple dwarf sort of heading off to the northeast. Looks to be kind of in a hurry, but
Do I see him?
What's your passive perception?
Hold on a second. Let me check. I'm sorry, I was getting another bowl of rice.
From the gas station?
No. I went to go get a slushie from the gas station, bro. An icy. Okay. My passive perception is 15.
15?
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably would notice him as he sort of headed back down the road.
I just act like I don't see him as I'm walking.
Right? You see Puther sort of walking with a purpose, sort of headed back the way y'all came in.
Yeah, I look. Yeah, walking with a purpose.
Hey, Puther!
As soon as I hear that, I start to walk a bit faster. Puther starts to walk a
power
bit faster.
walking.
Puther! What? Where are you going?
He gets sort of to the edge of the town proper, or not town, but the city, and
I turn around. Where are you?
He started down the road.
Is he getting closer?
Martin's walking. He's not like.
I increase my speed.
You head across the bridge, sort of out of the town, and get into sort of the outskirts. You come to some farmland to the south.
He's probably sweating now.
I have a.
Oh no, he's got a nice breeze to keep him.
Yeah, I have a change of heart, and I turn around and I start walking back. And I ignore Martin again and just continue walking.
You see Puther started power walking across the bridge and then turn around, sort of glance at you for half a second, and then just power walk by you. Back down into the city.
No, I give him the sup, like the head nod. Yeah, the head nod.
With the head nod as he goes by.
I guess he
What's
doesn't
your
want to
passive
talk.
perception?
Mine?
Whose?
Martin's.
11.
Okay. Luckily, you miss his child-sized fat cock swinging from beneath the robes.
It's covered. It depends on how breezy is it.
Pretty breezy, bro.
Considering you were just jogging.
Ocean breeze coming off the.
Oh, I'll be honest. I don't know where I'm going. Where's the? Do you know where the financial district is here, Martin?
The financial district.
Oh, I don't know. I just kind of found the farmer's market over there.
Is anything good over there?
No, they closed. Unfortunately.
Oh. Well, here. I look around. Is there anyone around that I could ask?
I mean, there's some people still walking around. Guards sort of walking the streets, but most people are sort of like heading back to their homes or headed to the tavern actually for the evening.
I look for a guard and stop him and ask him, where can I find the financial district?
You pull a guard over as he's sort of like talking with his buddies and ask him, and he sort of glances at you confusingly. What do you mean the financial district?
Like where our banks are. We have the Dwarven Bank. Do you not have banks here?
We have one bank.
Where is it?
Wouldn't call it a financial district.
Well, here, can I answer my question or not?
Well, if you take the road headed towards the docks, you'll notice it on your left as you're sort of leaving town.
Is it still open?
I doubt it. Most places are closing up for the evening.
Oh, shite. All right, I can't wait any longer. Martin, I'll see you soon. And I just start hauling ass over to it,
All right.
wherever it is.
All right. See you later, Puther. Yeah. Sorry for him. He's a little How do you put it? Jagged.
A little.
Does the guard notice his cock?
No, he didn't. You keep power walking out of the city, and you sort of get out of the city, and as you see the docks sort of in front of you, you notice a building to your left, and you see a older man sort of closing up shop.
Oi, lad, I need to open an account.
I'm sorry, son, we're closing up.
Please, it's an emergency. How do you say? An emergency. Oh Christ! An emergency.
What's got you so bad? You need to put some money in the bank at 7 p.m.
I just have a weird feeling that people are stealing from me, and I need to protect my financial assets.
All right, you have everything on you, your money and stuff. We can go quick.
All
right,
that
come
I do. Oi.
You put it in the robe?
We're gonna find out.
In your prison pocket?
Paranoia emergency.
Everything can fit in. I have 2 very large beards that I can hide these things in.
He sort of opens up the bank, and sort of as he's opening it up, that's when he sort of realizes what you've been wearing this whole time. You a little chilly, lad?
What's that supposed to mean?
It might be a little breezy out is all. I don't know.
Oh, well, it's a little humid in here. Do you mind if I spread myself out? Before he even answers, I look for a chair and I just prop one leg up, just like Captain Morgan style.
He's already headed.
I sit there and wait, and I just rub my belly. While I'm waiting. Not in a sexual way, but just like I'm tired. I just ran. I could eat again kind of way.
Oh yeah, all that sweat in those, joints.
Yeah.
He comes back out with a lockbox and a key and a little bit of paperwork, and he hands you the paperwork. He goes, "Here, fill this out and bring it to me tomorrow or whenever you get time. Put whatever you want in this lockbox. You keep the key. I'll go put it in our safe."
Oui. All right. I take it and I leave and I head back.
How much are you putting in?
I didn't bring any with me.
Okay.
I'll be back tomorrow.
You just opened it up and then just put nothing in?
I just took a look at it.
I could have waited till tomorrow to do this.
Such a matter of importance.
Oh shit! You're right here. Hold on. No, I did bring something. I'm looking around. I don't see anything. Well, shit. This is probably the most expensive thing that I've got in my possession, anyways. And I just take off my robe and I put it.
What the fuck?
This is fine Parisian material.
The man stands there for a second, just sort of slap job.
As I'm folding it up nicely, I set it in. I just kind of, I'm hyper focused on this task, right? But I just kind of look up just a little bit, just a little bit, just to make sure that he's watching.
You see his eye twitch.
A smirk.
I mean, there's too much hair there.
After you get it all folded up and neatly in the lockbox, he closes the lid and takes it very slowly, and you notice his handshake. He goes, "Oh, okay, I will. You're free to go. I'm gonna go lock this up."
What are you doing?
Oh, you wanted it put in the...
No, I don't mean right now, but like when we leave this place. Do you want to go get some drinks? You can always come hang out with me and my boys.
I gotta go home. I got a wife.
Oh, I insist. Come on.
I got
Come on.
that need me. I can't.
I have people that need the poo. They're back at the tavern. Come take a drink. You owe it to me. I'm your newest customer.
Roll for persuasion.
Oh, you're allowing a fucking roll. Oh, you better get a D20 or a fucking.
On that one.
He sort of thinks for a minute. Look, sir, you're not wearing any. I need you to leave, please, before I call the guards.
All right.
I'll
Fine.
put
I'll
your
see you
stuff up.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Good boy.
What's the shrinkage going right now?
You know,
It's within
sunset
itself.
now, the breeze is pretty strong. It's cool. You're definitely turtling. Not that anyone notices, because all they would see is a huge beard.
Remember, the
They don't know
Chronicles
where
of
the
Uther
beard
are over.
ends. They don't know where the beard ends and the pubes begin. It's all just one sort of.
I immediately look for this most scalable building and head that way before we go back to someone else.
As you start to head back into town, you
No,
notice a
hold
row
on,
of houses on your left.
Now hold on. Before he finds the most scalable building, I would like to also find the most scalable building. Preferably one with this one right here, because this looks like the most scalable building.
Well, you notice what looks to be sort of some government building or something. And it's definitely one of the bigger buildings in town.
Martin goes back to the inn. Just letting you know.
All right.
Go back to his room.
Martin heads back to the tavern. You head up to your room, and as you walk by the door, you notice a very sad Lalo sort of taking a bath alone.
Nah, bro, I'm not sad. No,
No,
Get
never
back
mind.
to- Hold up.
Not sad. You notice a
Disappointed.
content.
A line of people outside my door. I'm in the bath.
You all right there, Lalo?
Wait, you're not inside my room. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, you
I'm
don't
just
see.
okay.
Or you just see him through the crack of the door, but you don't see.
Okay. Keep walking. Go to my room.
Poor Martin. That was the saddest thing I've ever seen. That was sadder than Doc's death.
Wait, I'm in my room. How's he gonna see me? It doesn't make any sense.
You're not in my room. Get out.
Puther didn't shut the door all the way when he left.
That's okay. I shut it.
All right, so Martin heads back to his room. Meanwhile, Newland sort of climbs up one of the larger buildings in town and rests himself on top of it. Right as you notice Puther walking out of a bank, who then notices a line of houses and starts to walk towards him.
I'm just gonna silently observe.
Can you describe what he sees?
He sees a very nude dwarf walking over to some houses.
As I get to the houses, I kind of hunch over and look around, try to be all sneaky. I test the scalability of it, a little bit. Putting my hand up and putting a foot up and just like, I look around again. Then I back off and I say, no, never mind. And I just meander my way back to the tavern, naked.
You start to get halfway down the road towards the tavern, and guard sort of pulls you to the side. Excuse me, sir. Is
I
there
just
a
give him the
reason?
sup nod.
Sir, I was speaking to sir. Sir, he starts quickly following behind you.
I start looking behind me. Oh,
Sir, I need to
nervously
speak
start-
with you for a second.
How much butt crack hair does
and
he
walk
have?
and walk in faster.
Sir, you're not in trouble. I just need to make sure you're okay. Sir,
Leave me alone. You're scaring me.
He starts running. Are you okay?
Guards! Someone get the guards!
I am the guard.
He's a bastard!
You notice two guards sort of step out at
Run
the
over
end of
there.
the street.
Hide behind
to
him.
walk off.
There's someone chasing me, lads. He
Who's
stole
chasing
my.
you?
He
Why
stole
aren't
me
you wearing
clothes. He stole me clothes.
About that time, the other guard comes running down the street. Stop him!
Yeah, stop him.
What? The two guards that walked out and they sort of look back at you and then look at him. What the hell's going on here?
Did you catch him?
What do you catch? Who? He's trying to catch you. What are you doing?
Oh. I thought someone was trying to catch me.
We are. Why aren't you wearing clothes?
Wait, what the? I don't remember not wearing any clothes. What do you mean? I'm fully clothed right here.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm wearing clothes right now.
How hairy is his butt?
Sir, I think we need to take you to a doctor.
I'm fine. I just need to get back to my room.
I don't know, sir. You're kind of sounding a little crazy.
Oh, look,
How about you come with us?
fine. Take me to your best suite. I've been to prison before. I'll break out again.
I feel like it's been a while since he's been here, so I would have sent out some crows to search the city for him.
The guards sort of escort you to a house, and we knock on the door, and a rather attractive woman sort of opens it. What's going on? We found this dwarf here running around nude. He seems to be confused, doesn't know who he is.
What? My name is Puter. You didn't even ask me my name?
He doesn't know that he's not wearing clothes. Look, will you just take a look at him? Make sure
You've
he's
never...
okay?
Look, hold on, miss. Hold on, lass. Here, before these lads leave, they never asked me my name. And they never... What is the... What do clothes define? Something that hides your your undercarriage? Does my hair not do that? Am I clothed right now? No. But am I decent? Yes.
I see your point. Why don't you just come on in and we'll take a look and make sure you're okay.
Fine.
They want an inspection.
Fine.
And the guards start to give her a sideways glance and then head off. You come inside and she has a pretty nice home, and she takes you to the office that has a sort of like a little couch to lay down on, and she pulls you over there and she heads off and comes back with some garments. These might be a little tight, but they might fit you. Would you mind throwing these on?
I suppose.
I was just getting ready to have some tea and read before bed. Would you like some tea?
What kind of tea? Just a regular old tea, or is it anything special?
Oh, it's just a local leaf that we grow here, and some honey.
Sure.
It's back.
As she does that, I want to attempt to escape.
Okay. So, I mean, she doesn't like lock the door and lock you into the room or anything. She heads off into the kitchen. And you hear her like sort of making some tea and stuff. But doors open. You can walk out into her house. You notice sort of down the hallway, you see the front door.
I think about it. Well, the tea sounds rather nice, actually. Yeah. Never mind. I go back and I just wait for the tea at least,
All right. Do you get dressed?
Yeah. I put on my clothes.
After a little bit, she walks in. She's got 2 cups of tea. Sets one down, sets one in front of you.
Am I supposed
Here
to
you go.
drink with my pinky up?
Oh, drink it however you want.
Oi.
What's going on? Why are you running around town nude?
Do you want the short version or the long version?
Just whatever you want to tell me.
So, we're staying in the tavern, my crew and I. One of
Just
them
come
just...
here into Lamlet.
I don't appreciate you interrupting me
Oh,
when I'm trying to tell you answer the question that you already asked me. Don't ask me another question when I'm answering the one that you asked me already. That's rather rude, wouldn't you agree?
I do agree. My mistake.
Yeah,
Continue.
don't let that happen again, please. Or you won't get nothing from me. Anyways, before I was rudely interrupted, my crew and I came to the tavern and just to, appease you. We're just here visiting. We just brought our carts here to do some trade. The usual tradesman stuff. Anyways, I really liked your city, so I decided that I wanted to open up a bank account. And in doing so, the banker was like, "Oh, you don't have any money on you, but you better deposit something inside here." So I said, "Oh, fine, you could," and decided to give him the clothes off my back.
Wow. I didn't think Boris was that kind of man.
Oh, it wasn't
He
really.
treated you that way.
No harm, no foul. It's just one of those things, I'd value my clothing like I would any other possession. I treated all with respect, and I just expect to be treated the same,
You probably enjoyed it, to be honest.
I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But anyways, yeah. So that's why I was walking around naked. I was headed back to the tavern, and then I started getting chased by the guard.
Well,
I thought it was some crazy man that wanted me bum.
well, can you blame them running around town nude?
I wasn't running. I was walking.
Well, I mean, running, walking, nude is sort of the more important word.
I just, this is a common practice back where I'm from. So I thought that maybe this place would be more open than Amisha. But apparently I was wrong. You're just all a bunch of stuck-up little pigs, just like the rest of them.
Well, now. Just making sure you're okay. They didn't arrest you or anything.
Well, then what am I
They
doing
brought you
here?
here. I mean, I don't have the authority to arrest you. You're free to leave. I was just making sure everything's okay.
All right, then. Are we done here?
Sure. If you want to leave, you're free to go.
All right. I will. I'll leave.
You, need anything? Medical supplies? Anything? It sounds like you and your group are quite the adventurers.
I don't know. What do you have?
Just different medicinal products.
I'm not much of a healer myself, or really the traitor. I'm more the muscle. But I could ask one of my friends if they want to come down here and take a look. Are you trading for your items?
Oh, of course. I'm always up. Either items or if you need actual, any of my services.
What do you do?
I'm a healer. Doctor.
Oh. All right. Well. Are you a woman of the goats? Spits on the ground.
Nah, wouldn't say I worship any gods. Most of us in Barogia don't really.
All right then. Well, I'll tell my friends where you are, and if they want to come visit, then they will.
Well, I hope you enjoy our little city. And hopefully you get to enjoy it clothed.
Well, I hope you enjoy me. Your city, that is. All right, off I go then. I'll leave and head back.
You head out of the little house and head back towards the tavern. You sort of notice in the distance a Newland perched on top of a building, like a gargoyle peering out over the city.
I pick up a pebble and throw it at him. No, just kidding. I head back to the tavern.
You head back to the tavern and go up to your room.
You
Open
go
up.
to sleep.
You see Lalo sitting in a bath. He smiles as you come in, but you go straight to bed.
I give him the sup and head to bed.
Ah, classic. I pay no mind.
Pay no mind.
Martin falls asleep in his one queen bed in his room.
He's crying himself to sleep from all the rejection he's had today.
Can I hear him crying? How loud are his cries?
No, they're not. They're like a
I
muffled.
would think he's crying to sleep. It'd be more of a,
Like
one
a-
of them tears silently soaking into the pillow.
like a
What
sobbing
does-
almost.
Gotcha. What does Martin's sobbing sound like? I imagine it sounds like an oddly sexual moan. Yeah, does that? It's the mind flayers. Where are they? I can hear them. They're back. Oh my god! What is that god awful noise?
Damn. This poor man.
I go check on Martin. I guess I go knock on his door because it sounds like a cry for help or.
You can
attention.
hear him?
I don't know if you'd be able to.
Oh,
hear.
okay. If I can't hear him, then no. Yeah, that's right. You're crying into the pillow a little bit.
I would have left. I would have got one of the people to stay in the room with me and play music.
They're gonna say, pleasure me.
Okay, you gonna get them to fucking bathe you too?
Yeah, I got, and they're bathing me.
Sponge,
Yeah.
sponge or no sponge?
I'm getting a sponge bath, and I have someone in the side just like playing like violin or whatever they know how to play. So I'm not alone when you come in.
As
To be
you get in
clear.
bed- as you get in bed, ensemble starts up.
All right, I have enough of this. I get up, I put on my clothes, my real clothes, grab all my stuff, and I walk out and I go to the building where I saw Newland last.
The
I
band
just leave the fucking tavern.
They play you out as you walk.
That's fine. I leave the fucking tavern. Is there anyone downstairs?
Good. You also notice that like someone is in the other bath.
Yeah. When I walk past Martin's room, do I hear it?
I don't know if you would with the band.
I get all my stuff. I just like.
You hear like laughing and fucking things clinking. It's a party in the room.
Do their windows face out to the building that I'm perched on top of?
The window's
Why
open.
are you
'cause we don't have
naked,
to breathe.
Newland?
The whole town can hear.
What? Okay, here's what Martin or Layla or
No, Layla's
Layla.
night to remember.
I just leave. I head back to the healer's house.
A night to remember alone.
No, I have someone else
No,
in
he's
the
got-
other. I guess
He has
someone-
company.
Yeah,
Paid company.
I don't know if it's
I-
paid.
I'm just going to the healer's
Not
house.
paid
I'm
yet.
I go to the healer's house. I've grabbed all of my things. I head to the healer's house. I knock on the door.
You faintly still hear the music coming from the tavern.
Oi, lass,
Door cracks open.
let me in.
Door cracks open. The healer walks out still.
I just
Tea still in
walk
her
right
hand.
in. Don't even. She walks out. I walk in.
On his way there, he sees a few like very attractive ladies of the night heading to the tavern.
I give him the sup. Then I just. I go in here, and I'll be crashing here tonight.
You hear cheers and laughter and wonderful things coming from the tavern. Martin tries to cry himself to sleep, but he can neither hear himself cry or fall asleep with all the fun going on around him.
He's like that gif of that guy trying to sleep with the fucking boomers playing outside the fucking party.
You walk into the healer's home, and at this point, she's wearing her robe. Are you okay? Is there something else you wanted to talk about?
No, not at all. I just wanted to get some sleep. Do you not hear that party going on in my room in the at the tavern?
Oh, that's coming from your room, huh?
Unfortunately, yeah, it is. And I just want to sleep.
Seems your friends party hard. Wow.
I don't know what the other ones are doing.
We haven't had a guest like y'all in a while. Well,
feel free to go join them if you want, but I'm sleeping here.
I've had a long day. Here, if you'd like to rest for the night, I'll make you a little bed in my office.
Oh, wait.
She heads off and grabs a bunch of blankets and makes you a little mat bed in her office on the floor.
I go lie down in it.
Oddly comfortable. Reminds you of your childhood. Meanwhile,
sleep like a baby.
Newland, what are you doing? Perched, hearing all this commotion coming from the tavern.
After having thoroughly searched the back alleys for any golden locusts and finding nothing, presumably.
Locust free so far.
Pretty clean go.
The shiniest thing that the ladies of the night might have had shiny things on them.
I'll go ahead and turn 2 for the night on my glorious perk. Not as good as the pyramid, of course, but this will have to do.
The pyramid that kills someone.
That was entirely Thok's fault.
On your cozy little perch. Slip into his sleep as you hear the sounds coming from the tavern. Meanwhile, Laylo, surrounded by a crowd.
Surprisingly, Laylo's sitting there and he sees they're playing all this music, and the ladies of the night actually aren't there for any sexy time, but are actually just there to dance, for belly dancing and putting on shows for entertainment. Puppet show, belly dance, sponge bass, foot rub.
At this point, pretty much every patron that was down in the tavern itself has come up to your room. It's basically become the tavern. Waiters are waiting in and out of the room, bringing in drinks
and the
meals.
person in the other tub is actually a very dark skinned, like he looks like straight out of Africa, like almost blue, like man.
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, he's some Wesley Snipes there.
Some purple shit.
At that moment, you see a bone resting next to the tub.
No, there's no bones.
He slowly gets out. I am Bone Man. A new character is joined. Just kidding.
That would be a good way to join. No, but this is actually, little does anyone know, this is actually Doc in human form, enjoying himself with his compadre. And they continue to, about halfway through, a few hours in, when the alcohol starts running dry, Laylo starts mixing dragon whiskey into the punch bowl. So
mean-
let's see what happens to everybody.
Meanwhile, Martin has gone past, the sad stuff from today it's gone on to the existential stuff. He's taken out Thok's paw, started fucking crying with holding, hugging that.
I send a lady over to Martin to invite him over.
While you're lost in existential dread, you hear a quiet knock on the door.
She hears nothing.
She goes to open the door. Was it locked?
No.
She sort of cracks it open, looks inside, sees you cuddling a giant paw, crying, closes the door and walks away.
Fuck no.
I would do the same thing, to be honest.
Heads back into Layla's room, goes, yeah, your friend didn't want to come. He was sleeping.
Yes, well, he is a weak one. Party, friends, party. Have more drink on me. And he throws up more dragon whiskey. I've brought extras recently from the homeland. Starts passing it around. Kind of pushing it on to everybody. He gets like a shot lady to give everyone a shot of dragon whiskey all at once.
Everyone keeps drinking, and eventually, after a while,
Can they make it through the dragon whiskey shots? Does everyone pass out?
say pretty much everybody starts to drop like flies throughout the room after several rounds of dragon whiskey. And it gets to the point where, at this point, several hours have passed, and it's just Lalo and Doc in their respective tubs, with a couple dozen people all spread out across the room, passed out.
Naked bitches everywhere. Men and women alike. Doc, it's been a wonderful time with you. I've really enjoyed this night. I feel like we've definitely increased our bond.
I've had a rather good time myself.
Well, let's say hi. Let's spread the cheer around real quick. And at that, like, the music stops, and he goes, and a little bit drunk, he just slaps his hands together. And then the whole room goes dark as he casts a darkness spell and calls out to the vast.
Oh, time for some human sacrifice?
We'll see. He may not answer. Who knows? With this epic amount of whiskey that was drank, even Doc might be a little bit on the edge.
Oh, I didn't realize I was muted, sorry. You call out into the inky blackness, and you get the distinct feeling that something's listening.
Yes, vast. I call out to thee. It's been some time, and I feel that my powers have grown with you. I must ask, what is it that I can do for you? How can I be your vessel?
You hear a
We-
long silence, and
I
you
know
sort
that.
of sit there.
I know you don't like all the others, the other fears. We have in our possession a book of one of them, the Spiters. Perhaps you want it to do with it what you will. Or perhaps you want these people, these peasants. Or perhaps there's something else. Maybe with this great war with Amisha and the Barovians.
You stand there in the darkness, and then you see you sort of see an area of the darkness become lit up, and you walk over and you notice it's the one of the younger servant boys. He's sort of lit up in the large patch of darkness.
From the party?
Yeah, and he's passed out from the party. And you kind of notice, like, in the darkness, a bunch of tentacles sort of come and start to slither towards him. And they start to wrap themselves around him. And slowly they start to pull him into the darkness.
Well, he had one final party before leaving us.
And he gets pulled in, and sort of like in the patch where he was, there's a little book sticking up.
I'm gonna go pick up the book. Kind of rub my hand over it slowly to feel it. Kind of take a whiff of that new book smell or old book smell and see if I can read it.
You crack it open. It's not a very big book. Sort of open the cover itself has no wording on it or anything. It's just a sort of dark navy colored book. Open up the first page, and sort of on the blank opening, there's a handwritten note.
I read it.
Do you want me to say what it says, or do you want me to just type it to you?
You can say.
All right. The handwritten part just says, "Spread the gospel." And turn the page, and there's no title to this book, but it seems to be dated, like a journal, maybe.
Heck yeah. I'm gonna start. I guess I'm gonna put my hand over to Doc, and he starts extending onto my body like a symbiote, and then back onto a hat on my head. And I put the book in him, and I release the. I do like a kneel, and then I release the spell. Unless I feel like he's about to talk more.
No. You cancel the darkness, come back into the room, and there everybody's still passed out.
Except
missing one, of course.
Doc. I want to look around. Do I see the owner?
Yeah, she's passed out there.
Doc, can you read her mind? I need to find where she keeps her money.
Well, if you find a way to put me on her head.
He puts them on her head.
Silent for a second. And then after a while, the hat just sort of plops off her head.
Put them back on mine. Did you find how much money, where, and how to get it?
Seems at the end of every night she sends one of her workers to make a deposit at the bank.
I see. Well then, we'll just have to figure out where that money goes. Anyway, we can't stay here. Come, get your shit. Let's get our shit and leave. And then at that point, no, actually,
Yeah, you dash when they ask for the bill.
I'm gonna stay. Let's have ourselves a lovely sleep. And he kind of pushes a couple of bodies over that were on the bed. And he gets on the bed before he takes like a nice gulp of water and reads some of the book. And then falls asleep.
All right. You read a few entries into the notebook. It seems to be a diary of sorts. The few you get through at the front seems to be seems like it's a diary of a boat captain of some sort. Not really sure. He hasn't mentioned many of the details, but he talks about prepping for a long journey and just sort of how at least the first few entries that seem to cover a couple weeks of him are just sort of gathering supplies and crew for a journey.
Heck yeah. Then I slowly but surely fall asleep.
All right. After a while, everyone falls asleep. Sun comes up.
Martin wipes the cruds off his eyes. Even though he spent the last night, sobbing, he does kind of feel like a new man now. Got it all out.
All right. Newland probably be the first one to wake up, seeing as he's outside. Catches that morning breeze. Sun cracking up over the horizon.
Do a little stretch, do a little look around, see if I see any shiny objects in the morning dew. Presuming that I find nothing, I
Look
sit and wait.
around. Don't really see anything of notable interest. Notice this city's starting to come alive. People starting to head off to work. A bunch of dock workers heading down towards the docks. Such and so forth.
Wait for Puther to go to the bank so I can steal his stuff.
About that time, the doctor sort of walks into her office and slowly wakes Puther. Excuse me, sir.
Oi, what is it, lass?
It's morning now.
Oh. Alright then. Well, I appreciate you letting me stay here last night. I haven't gotten rest like that in quite some time.
Yeah, your friends were up quite a while last night.
Probably up to no good, as per usual.
I might have a few patients to look forward today then. Hangover secure.
I'm sure you will. If Lele was in charge of it, I'm sure there will be. Possibly even worse than that, but I hope not.
I hope not as well.
Well, I got to go be seeing their banker about my deposit. So, thanks again for your hospitality. I must be going.
She shows you out of the house. Shuts the door behind you.
Start heading over to the bank.
About this time, Martin start to wake up.
All right. What's outside my door looking? Is it trashed outside, or is it pretty clean?
You open the door and you notice sort of out in the hallway, there's a few people just sort of passed out in the hallway. A couple of them sort of like groggily starting to wake up. They look pretty worse for the wear. Bags under their eyes, tired. All of them are sort of holding their heads.
Oh, that's why I don't drink. Yeah, you guys should drink some water. God.
You notice
Keep walking
one
back.
sort of like jets into the bathroom real quick, starts throwing up. You can hear it. Get the distinct smell of seawater.
Martin's gonna go to Laylo's room.
Oof. Good luck.
Gonna try to walk over all the bodies.
I was gonna say, you walk into the room and it's almost like a battle went on or something. All the passed out people just all about the room.
Hey, Laylo?
He's not there.
Laylo? He looks all over the room.
He's not there. Layla woke up before everybody. Is downstairs eating breakfast in his robe.
You're shouting. Sort of wakes a few of the people up. Oh, keep it down. My head is splitting.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, I guess
Layla shouts from down below. Can you roll a D10, 20, D10 for me?
Fuck it, I'll do it.
No. Well, I already rolled. But
What'd you get?
if Joel wants to do it, he can do it.
He got a 5.
That's exactly what I rolled. So that's it.
It's destined.
Martin, come down here and make me breakfast.
How thin are these walls, Landon?
Get your ass down here.
I mean, I assume the door's open, so you're sort of hearing him echo up through the hallway.
I hear you.
Oh, okay. I'm coming, Laylo.
This belly's not gonna feed itself.
I'm not the chef, Laylo.
I know you can cook. Don't lie to me.
I mean, I can, but
Help me. This bacon is a bitch.
Martin's gonna walk down.
He's trying to cook because like he's hungry. No one was there to cook for him because everyone was fucked up.
You head down to the bar. It's completely empty. Nobody's working the counter. Nobody's running about.
Closed sign still on.
Where are you, Laylo?
I'm back here. I'm trying to make this. I think I found all the eggs, but I'm not quite sure. I have bacon here. You know how we get? Especially Puther. He loves bacon. I don't know where he went last night, but I'm sure he'll be hungry.
All right. I guess I could try to cook. I mean,
Help me. You finish the bacon. I'll do the eggs.
All right.
The toast is already done.
Just letting you know, this isn't my specialty. You know, I'm more of the opposite side. You know, cooling down.
You need to temper yourself. Too much of one thing is a bad thing. By the way, you look like you've been crying.
No,
Nobody likes a bitch.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nobody likes a bitch. Here. Wipe your tears on this. And he kind of pulls out this beautiful silken embroidered hanky that came with the robe. Take it.
Oh, all right.
Take it. Wait, just kidding. He gives him like a napkin. Have this. I was crazy for a second. This is for me.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Did you wash your hands?
While
Wash
y'all
your
are,
hands.
while y'all are sort of fumbling about the kitchen trying to make breakfast, you hear a loud knock at the door. Almost like sort of thunders around the building. Knock, knock, knock. And you both sort of look up at the tavern door, like as you hear the knocks. And for a split second, you see sort of like through the like bit of glass in front of the door that's misty. It's a misty glass, not directly see through. You see a hooded figure outside, and you see two black envelopes sort of shoot through the mail slot. And then you don't see the figure anymore.
Get the mail. Hold. You handle the bacon. I'll get the mail.
All right.
He walks over to the mail, picks up the envelopes.
They're two envelopes. They're completely identical, except for they both have a name sort of written in a silverish ink on the front. One of them says Lalo, and one of them says Martin. On the backside, they're both sealed with a red wax, and sort of the mark that was used to seal him seems to be the image of a scythe.
I grab the mine and then I grab Martin's and I hand mine to Martin. Martin, you've got mail.
Oh, I got mail. How'd they find me here? I mean, we just got here.
You're kind of loud. I heard you crying last night over all the playing of music.
I don't think that's physically possible, Lalo.
It was so annoying. I tried to get you to come over, but the lady said that you just wanted to cry. I asked why, and she said she couldn't hear you because you had a pity dick in your mouth.
I don't think she said that, Lalo.
That's what she told me.
Why are you being so mean to me, Lalo?
I'm not being mean. I'm just trying to raise you right.
Why don't you just let me be me? I mean, you know, I'm dealing with some shit, but I mean, everyone does, right?
Everybody deals with shit.
Yeah, exactly. So you know, just back off, okay?
No, you're bringing the shit everywhere. You need to get your shit and store it deep down. Deep down.
I'm
Take
sorry,
care of
Lalo, but I'm just not that kind of person.
No, well, nobody's perfect, but you need to work on it. Have bacon here, and he takes out one of the done pieces of bacon and kind of shoves it in his mouth. Eat it.
I think you just burned my mouth. literally still in the fucking pan.
No, I pulled one of the ones that were degreasing on the side.
Yeah, he had some on a paper towel, you know.
Yeah, so yeah, exactly.
Okay. Should I roll for choking hazard?
Yeah, you can.
How crispy was that bacon?
It was not too crispy. It's like one of the first ones that we were like really hungry and we didn't let it cook quite enough.
Oh, you got chewy bacon.
Oh. I mean, it's good, Lalo.
It's good. Chew. Yeah. Yummy. Yes. Eat your feelings.
Swallow them deep down. Never let them come up again.
How do you think Puther got so fat?
Eat. Yes, and every time he tries to like talk about being sad, I just feed him more food. Good.
Conditioning him to fucking eat when he's sad.
That's just.
You're gonna make him fat.
Hey, you know what? He's gonna be fat and happy, so it's okay.
He's just gonna be fat and sad.
No, he's gonna be. That'll be great.
All right, so what's in that letter? What, like?
I haven't opened it yet. Come on, let's bring all the food to the center table. And he kind of look at. I call this a continental breakfast.
It's only bacon.
They kind of forgot about the eggs.
There's a big old plate of bacon.
I'm pretty sure it's probably the only thing Martin made, because Layla was just more concerned about feeding me bacon.
The bottom of the pile is all chewy and undercooked, and the top is basically blackened crisps.
Hell yeah. As
but
expected.
if you pick out from the middle, perfectly.
Lilo keeps giving him the burnt ones so that he can get the. You have to earn the good bacon.
Yes, sir.
Let's Lilo feels bad and he starts eating some of the bad bacon too. But then promptly stops, starts throwing it behind one of the chairs. Get to the good bacon. All right, let's open them. Presents. On go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Open.
All right.
Did you say you gave Martin the one with your name on it?
No, his name on it.
Oh, okay. All right. I assume you're both opening at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You both crack open the bill,
Okay.
and inside is another sheet of black paper.
Uh-huh.
You slip it out, and both of them say the same thing. It's a small little message on each of them. And all they say is, I would like to play a game of cat and mouse, starting now.
Oh no. Oh no.
Just eat your food. I told you. Are you upset?
Oh no.
You're not upset?
I need to go.
Why are you upset?
We need to go.
Here, bacon.
We should not be in a town for this.
Bacon. Bacon.
Like Lalo,
bacon.
Lalo, this is not the time for bacon. I think we're gonna be facing a fear.
All right. Well, let me go grab some stuff to store the bacon in.
Forget the bacon.
All right. He just goes off to get the bacon storing stuff.
The bacon storing stuff?
I don't know, whatever they would use to store bacon.
I don't know. Some hooks, you hang it up.
Cure it, bro. Cure it.
He's,
Make
he
some
puts-
bacon jerky.
Yeah, he's making bacon jerky.
Make it jerky.
Martin's going to go get everyone else.
How long does it take to make jerky?
Several weeks.
Okay, it starts now.
Right, Markin. Or Layla walks into the back of the tavern and hangs up several strips of bacon.
Is there anything back there being saved for later on?
I mean, there's a bunch of like food storage and
Salted pork.
different things. Yeah, there's several different kinds of meats, veggies, all kinds of stuff.
All right, he takes as much as he can. Do they have a bag of holding back there?
No, they do not.
All right. Well, he asks if Doc will hold it, to which Doc promptly says he doesn't want it to smell like bacon.
Doc does not want food on his persons.
No. So he just grabs the biggest.
His Hatsons.
He grabs a big backpack and just fills it with food. And then leaves to find
Layla pulls out a canvas bag and starts filling it full of food items.
and some water. Lots of
couple canteens of water, some grains, dried meats.
just stuff that's he only fills it with snacking food. Snacking food and like
Nuts.
soda and fruit drinks.
Sodas. Finds a Dr. Pepper back there. Ancient can from a galaxy far away.
Is there any like markers or anything similar to a marker so you could mark the bag?
A Dead Space marker?
Yeah.
No, there's no markers or anything.
Hmm.
I mean, there might be like a quill and some ink at the counter.
All right. He gets that and he puts a tag on it and he writes on it snacks for when Martin is sad, and he puts it on his back. And he follows Martin out. He tries to find Martin whatever which way he went.
Martin's already gone by the time you fucking say that shit, dude. He's booked it. He's looking for people.
Heavy sack of snacks. As you're headed to the bank, Puther, you see Martin sort of bolt out of the tavern as you're walking by.
He nods.
Okay. Give him the sup.
Do I notice?
You see Puther give you the sup as he keeps walking towards the bank.
Puther.
As you keep walking towards the bank, up to your right, you also see Newland perched like a gargoyle overlooking the town.
Puther Newland, we have to, kind of do something. There's, I got this letter. There's a game going on.
I don't have time for games. I have to go to the bank.
No, this is a life or death game. I think. I don't. It's kind of creepy.
What do you mean you got it? What do you mean a game?
Look. Read this letter.
Take a look at it.
A fucking shadowy figure dropped this in a mailbox and
Can I read it?
really loudly.
Do I see anything on it later?
Yeah, you see the same short message.
Okay.
Written
Sounds
in
like
silver ink.
Sounds like it was maybe some kids playing some pranks on you from your party from last night.
But it's addressed to me.
Well, you were partying last night with a bunch of people, weren't you?
No. I don't know. No one knows me here. I haven't said my name to anyone. I don't.
All right, lad. I guess I'll go to the bank later. I'll go get Newland. You should probably stay with Lalo. Did he get one too?
Yeah, he got his own letter. I don't know what this means, but
Well, all I know is I did not get the letter. So I don't know if it's specifically meant for you and you two only, or if Newland got one, so I'll go check with Newland. Is he still up on top of the building? I saw him there last night.
yeah, he's still up there. I just saw him.
I figured as much.
You see him still perched up there like a gargoyle.
I make my way over there and start throwing rocks at him. Small pebbles.
I throw rocks back.
Oi. Oh, yeah.
Rock fight!
You cunt. Lad, get down here.
Why?
Martin and Lelo need our help, apparently.
What the fuck did they do?
I don't know.
Then why should I have to help?
I don't know, lad. I don't know.
Ugh. I casually walk down the side of the building.
Perhaps we should make our way back to the tavern. Is Martin still there?
I wrap my
He's
arm
with you.
around Puther and I whisper in his ear. How about we go to the bank instead?
Martin went back to Lalo after you told him to stay with him.
All right. Listen here. I think that's probably the best idea you've ever come up with. How dare you interrupt me when I'm trying to do my errands? Here, come on. I'll show you how to open up an account.
I don't know what the fuck they got themselves into, but it's clearly a them problem.
Did you get a letter from someone?
I was on top of a building all night. Why the fuck would anyone deliver a letter to me?
I don't know. Shit gets weird sometimes. So I was just curious.
Fair enough.
All right, let's go. Start heading over to the bank.
All right, y'all head off to the bank, and you get there right as the old man started opening up. Oh, it's nice to see you have some clothes on this morning.
Boy, I'm sure it is. But anyways, I'm here to make a deposit. And my friend here would like to open up an account as well.
Okay, run one request. You don't put all your clothes in the deposit box and walk out of here nude.
Oh, well.
Boy, fair enough.
I guess I don't have anything to deposit then.
You don't have
Awkward.
anything other than clothes on you? Okay.
Not that I want to deposit.
So we but awkward, lad.
I pull out my bag of shiny things and I show them all my shiny stuff that's worth a lot of money.
We can keep those safe for you.
But nothing here that I'd want to put into a bank. This is all high quality goods. I got to keep these on me.
Would Newland even understand the concept of a bank?
Probably not. I have no idea. It's up to Newland.
No.
Like, what do you mean you want to take my item?
He just thinks it's a dry cleaner, since the only thing he's seen deposited was a fucking robe.
True.
I put my items back in my
The old
bag.
Old man walks into the back room, comes back out with the same safety deposit box that has the robe in it, and sets it down in front of Puther and opens it up. And you see your beautiful, lush robe.
Just like I left it. All right. I'll put this in here too. And I put 1 single copper. A big deposit. There's interest. There's growth on this account, isn't there?
I mean, yes, we do some investing with the trading company here.
Oh, yeah. All right then. That's all I needed to know. But I'll see you again when I come and make my next deposit on my next paycheck. That's half my paycheck right there. I'm a big saver.
Wow, half your paycheck. That's good savings. That's
Thank you. Me mum always told me to try and save half of each check, you know. So I'm just, doing her proud and taking her advice.
Wait, hold on. I just remembered. I do have something to put in the box. I'll just put it in Puther's box. I pull out this fucking axe I've had the whole fucking time. I put it in there.
Well,
You have my axe.
Oh, I've got your axe.
Hey, what'd you
I
ever
expect
do
it.
with
Is
that?
it nicer than mine?
Whatever happened to that +1 sword we got at the very beginning of the
Oh, I
campaign?
stole that shit. I traded it for one of the amulets that I got. Like 7,000 locusts.
Does this axe look better than the one that I have?
No, it's a shitty axe.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it's like a
Hand
just
axe
a
plus 0.
random wood cutting hand axe.
That's a good deposit. Yeah. I pull out of my bag a dead bird and put it inside.
Just fucking cats. Just
No, but really, that's a good deposit. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll be back next time.
Well,
Shall we go to the docks? Oh,
okay.
Would Lalo gotten to them at this point?
Well, at this point, Martin sort of comes back into the tavern after Puther had sent him that way.
I talked to Puther. He said he should be coming back here with Newland.
Let's go find them. I got a bag. I'm ready. This is for you.
Oh, what's in it?
What's in the bag? You'll find out. Are you hungry?
Not really.
Okay. Let's go to the bank.
at this point, we've already left.
He's gonna go head down to the
Is this the game of cat and mouse? Are they the cats and we're the mice?
I was gonna go find them at the bank.
Slaps.
Y'all start headed towards the bank. Meanwhile, Puther and Newland have already left, headed down towards the docks.
Have I shown you the scenic route around the city yet?
Puther, I've seen the entire city.
Oh,
I had
Here.
a bird's eye view.
well, let me show you a really cool place I found. Here, we'll go the long way. We start heading over here.
Right. You head around, sort of outside the city, and you come to an area of farmland. And it's early morning now. You see the sort of all the farm hands getting to work, but you notice it seems like most of the labor on the farms themselves is seems to be slave labor.
Oh.
Based.
You see sort of guards on horseback walking around. This it looks like a mostly Amishan labor force sort of working on the farms.
This is my kind of place.
Do the doors use slaves?
Apparently Puther does.
Yeah, apparently those kind do.
No, the farm. The fact that it's a farm. Oh, well, that's interesting to know.
As you sort of head out of town, you notice a really large house sort of off to your left.
The plantation home.
Up on a hill, sort of overlooking most of the town.
Is there a white picket fence?
No, there's a fence made out of hedges, sort of circling this building.
Nice.
Well. I think we should go have a talk with that their plantation owner. Seems like
Why do
they're
you immediately turn? Why does your voice change to a
Like
very
Colonel Sanders.
southern? Yeah, bro. Hold on. Well, I think you're right.
Yeah, we go right on down to that plantation right down there, and
Yeah, get us some of
Yes,
them. Yeah,
sir.
yes, sir. All right, then, brother. Let's go see that big house over there. See if we can find some of them house emissions out over there. You know what I'm saying?
Someone else.
yeah. I walk up to the good sir's plantation. I walk on
Uh,
the courtyard.
as y'all head into the plantation, you kind of notice sort of a shouting match going on between a sort of very wealthy looking older gentleman, like late 40s, early 50s, and he seems to be arguing with 3 guards.
That's probably none of our business. Should we just continue, or what do you think?
Well, I mean, that's probably the guy who owns all the shiny stuff. So I think we should just
Well-
stare at them and wait for them to resolve their conflict.
Oy, good idea.
I stare intensely into the fucking plantation owner's fucking eyes.
As y'all get a little closer, you seem to notice that he's yelling at the guards about finding someone. You don't really catch much of the details, but
Someone escaped.
Finding someone. I have passive 16 perception. I could do that. I walk up to the plantation owner. Like, well, howdy there, sir. I hear you're having a bit of a runaway problem.
Jesus Christ.
he
Jason Bourne.
is this Jim Crow RP?
he turns away from the guards and sort of looks over at you. He goes, what do you think you've heard?
Well, I walked in here talking about finding somebody. I can only assume that means you got a runaway problem.
Yeah, my daughter.
Ah, I see.
Oh.
Well, you give me a description, and I might be able to work something out. I got a bit of a pair of eyes on my head.
Sort of looks
You
past
do?
you towards Puther, then
I
back
have
at
a
you.
pair of eyes on my head, too.
What are you two doing here?
We're here to help you. We are told that you needed some help, so we're here to help you. Doesn't really,
Who told you
looks
anything?
like you need it.
The only
Well, I'm
person
not gonna lie. I walked up here and I saw your magnificent little plantation, and I figured that you might have some goods I was interested in. And then I couldn't help but overhear your little problem with the guards. You were talking really loud about it.
Well, they're not doing their damn job.
Well, looks like you need to hire somebody else.
Sounds like you're not paying them enough. That's what that sounds like to me. Why would they care if you're not going to compensate them appropriately?
They're compensated plenty.
How much are they compensated?
Who are y'all? What are y'all? Let's
Well,
step back towards introductions.
My name is Newland Grimm, and I'm a purveyor of shiny objects. And I reach into my bag and I show him a slew of objects, and then last thing I pull out one of my golden locusts, and I'm like, well, see, I seem to like these things, so I was kind of hoping that since you had, a shit ton of Amesian slaves, you might have one of these on you. And I would show him one of the locusts that I have.
And that's just a small part of his collection. You see, he's the purveyor of the goods, but I'm the earner. I earn the goods for him, my master.
So you're traveling salesman?
No, he's my master. He owns me. I'm just a mere dwarf slave.
Like traveling buysman.
You see, I'm starting a collection. You see, I acquire the shiny objects such that I can put them on display.
He's got a point. He does acquire the shiny objects. Isn't that right, master?
I'm still failing to see how this helps me.
Well, you're looking for someone, aren't you? We can find them for you. Give us a chance.
I'm not looking for a shiny object. I'm looking for my daughter.
No, we are looking for shiny objects, and you're gonna give us one if you want our help.
If you happen to have one of these here locusts, I'm sure someone probably had some kind of, shiny object on them when they were taken.
I don't have any locusts, but if you could help me find my daughter, I can definitely make it worth your while.
It's almost like that's what we were asking the whole entire time, but you didn't.
Now hold on, slave. Hold your tongue.
I apologize. I wasn't trying to talk out of tongue, master. Now keep me mouth shut.
Now I just need a little description of your daughter so I can keep my eye out for her.
How big is her bosom?
Well, wait, what?
Huh?
He pays that question no mind. Goes, look, night before last, I set her down for bed. Went down, she asked for a glass of milk. I went down into the kitchen to get a glass of milk, went back up, and she was gone.
You drink milk before bed?
She was going to drink milk before bed, yes.
And,
before bread?
Your daughter, she doesn't have any connection to any religious sects, does she?
No, she's not a religious person.
Who the fuck is playing fucking Deep Throat?
It's Perry.
Perry.
It was Anthony for a little bit, but
Sean!
On mute, what?
You're not muted.
I'm on mute. I'm on mute, bro.
You're not muted. There it goes. Holy shit.
my push to talk is always superior.
Indeed. Oh. Well, how old is your daughter, anyways?
She's 13.
I see. And I assume the resemblance will be resounding.
Sean, please.
Yeah. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a little picture and hands it to you. And it's of a younger blonde girl in a white dress. Here, this is her picture. To be honest, I don't really know what to tell you to get you started. I have no idea what happened to her. It's like she just vanished.
How old was she?
13.
Perhaps too old. Paid attention there, Mr. Slave. You would have caught that. He already said that.
I do apologize, master. It's not usually in my... it's... You've told me to just mind my own business so many times that I stopped paying attention.
Right. Well, I think this picture will do just nicely. Is this what she was wearing when she was disappeared?
No, she was wearing her pajamas. She was ready for bed.
I see. Well, I suppose we should get started immediately. I
She a
turn
princess?
around and I give Puther a little love tap and tell him to get the fuck moving.
Before
yeah,
y'all leave, what's your names?
Well,
Oh, you already told me your name. What's your name? Your slave's name?
You can call me Lelo the Great.
All right, Laylo.
The
Name's
Great.
Joseph Remington. I'm the mayor of this city.
well, it's an honor to meet you, Mr. Remington.
Everything's going exactly to plan.
How
Honored to
could,
meet you
how
too, Mr. Gray.
could, yeah, you're damn right it is.
The boys start a plantation.
Yeah,
I
fuck
guess
up.
steal
we
one.
gotta grow that milk for fucking for ice cream factory.
Yeah, who needs to?
Ice
Yeah.
cream back on the menu, boys.
So we just gotta pass over the fact that this dude just makes shotguns and fucking rifles for a living.
Yeah.
All right then.
Yeah, ice cream's more interesting.
But ice cream made by slaves. Now that's interesting.
I start heading off and I look around, see if there's any pursuers. Keeping my eyes out.
Meanwhile, Martin and Laylo get to the bank.
Yeah, so I think they went this way. I don't know where they went from here.
Alright, I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna go talk to the banker. Excuse me, sir. Have you seen a man about yay high? Child size. Looks like he might have a large dick for a child. Gray. Dwarven.
Well, I have seen a dwarf this morning.
Do you know which way he went?
It looked like he was headed towards the docks after he left here with his friend.
Hmm.
Made a deposit, I guess you could call it that.
Okay. Alright. I need to go back. Martin, go look for them at the docks. I'm gonna go back to the tavern. You said they were coming there eventually. We need to settle our tab.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's right. I mean, I already paid for my room, but yeah, I guess I'll go to the docks. Thanks, banker.
I'll go with you. I'll go down there. Well, I'll wait for you. In the tavern.
All right.
You're fucking mine.
Bye.
Martin's gonna go to the dock alone.
Layla goes back to the tavern alone.
At this point in the morning, things are starting to get up and running. Bunch of workers loading things onto ships, loading things off to ships. You see some ships out in the sea and into port.
Is there a guard anywhere by the road?
Oh yeah, there's several guards down here.
I asked the closest guard to the road. Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Yeah. Yes. What can I do for you?
Did you see like a little guy, little dwarf guy? You know, he's like this tall. Walk by here.
Yeah. I want to say a few minutes ago, a dwarf crossed the bridge here, and he was headed down towards the farms that way. He points sort of down.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Martin's just gonna kind of. He never made eye contact that entire time, by the way, and he's just gonna kind of hurriedly go away down the road.
You head down the road, and you also sort of come up to this group of farms, and you too notice all the slaves sort of out in the farm, starting their day, starting to work. Sort of off in the distance, headed back up north. Along the road, you can make out Newland and Puther.
Oh, last time I yelled, they ran faster. Maybe I should try to get there first. Martin's gonna try to catch up.
You just start running.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm keeping a watchful eye, checking our corners, checking back blast.
Martin just starts sprinting down the road. Zeller started walking Newland after a little bit. Gets a feeling and sort of checks behind him, and you see Martin running full speed down the road, head towards him.
Puther, we gotta go. We gotta go now.
Oh, shit.
Go. Just bolt.
All right. No, y'all start running.
Puther, Newland.
Oh, shit, who's that? Someone's chasing us.
Puther,
Come on, quick, lad, quick. I know where to go. Follow me, lad.
Puther,
Yeah, wait, no, come
Newland.
back this way. I go inside this house. I'll just bust in.
Bust in. And there's a family just sitting around a table eating breakfast. And the wife screams as you break into the house.
My lady, and then I bust out the back.
You got out. We're being chased.
Bust out the
Run.
About probably 100 or 200 meters out, Martin just, hands on his knees. He's out of breath.
I think we lost them. Oh, here, follow me, lad. And I go to the healer lady's house. At this point, I just make myself at home. I just go in.
You walk inside, and you see in her office she has a couple of workers from the tavern. Seems to be treating them, and she notices you as you comes in, but doesn't say anything. She just kind of gives you a little smile.
I look
Give her
around
the
for
sup.
shiny objects.
Hit her up with the sup.
Regaining his breath, Martin's going to continue down the path, seeing if they're still there.
We should probably wait inside here, lad. A little bit.
That's probably a good idea.
You head down the road, but you seem to have lost sight of them.
Oh, God damn. Why don't they want to help me? I'm in trouble. Guess Martin's just going to walk back.
I feel kind of... I don't even know why I'm running from him at this point.
Alright. I guess I'll go to the farmer's market. That might make me feel better. Get some ice cream stuff. Yeah, then that's probably good.
Come back to the tavern.
The way Lalo's been treating me lately? Fuck no. Farmer's market.
Yes, eat your feelings. Do it.
You head to the farmer's market, and there's a bunch of people running around, sort of setting up their shop. Everybody started getting things in order. You start to notice one shop that's already set up. It's got a multitude of sort of berries and everything hanging from the roof of his building. And he's just sort of sitting there. He's got a cloak over his head, smoking on a pipe.
I walk over to that stand, because he's clearly the only one open for business right now.
He just keeps puffing on his pipe as you walk up. You don't really see his face.
I inspect his berries. Are they berries that I know? Do I know the flavor of some of these berries?
A lot of the berries just seem like your typical, he's got your basic blackberries and red berries, different things.
Is there a hierarchy to berries?
You notice, sort of in the back, though, he has one bushel. It's actually in a pot, a whole sort of small tree that has bushels of berries growing on it. But you notice that it's that very specific desert berry.
Ooh.
That the Empress from Misha had told you about.
Excuse me, sir. My name's Martin. How are you doing this morning?
Takes a puff on his pipe.
I already know your name. You need some berries.
Oh yeah. I'm really interested in that desert plant back there. In that pot. Is that for sale?
You have very expensive taste, my friend. One's gonna cost you.
Oh, I'm. What? How much are we talking about here?
Now, berries like this, practically priceless.
I mean that is true. I mean I've never seen them before. That's kind of why I'm interested.
Well,
he sort of reaches over to the little tree and plucks off a couple of the berries. Hands them to you.
have you ever had one before?
No. What are they like? Because he's just gonna accept the ones he's handing out.
Gives you two of them.
Here, try one. I think you'll like it.
All right. Martin's gonna pop one.
You sort of from the moment it touches your tongue, it's just an experience. It's a unique flavor that you've never really tasted before, but it's juicy and just all around amazing. It's one of the best things you've ever eaten.
Damn. Martin's probably just gobsmacked. To be honest, he's how.
You could make a lot with some berries like that, huh?
Oh my. Oh.
Some frozen treats.
Oh. No, that. Oh my. I can imagine the ice cream. Oh. What? I have to have it. What? How much? What's it gonna cost?
What's it gonna cost? You see, this one makes me a lot of money. Be hard for me to let it go. But I could use some help.
Oh. As long as it doesn't include like murdering people, yeah, sure.
Well, I don't need you to murder anybody. That would be illegal.
Yeah. Yeah. And immoral.
Your name's Martin, right?
Yeah. I said that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Traveling with the group? Just came into town?
I mean, yes.
Tell you what. Why don't you take this? He takes one of the berries and pulls over a pot and plants the berry in the pot.
Oh, it's fertilized and it's gonna grow.
You'll find that it grows pretty quickly. Now, if you take this, you're gonna be indebted to me. Do you understand that?
What? I don't think I got your name.
It's not important.
Well, I mean, if I'm indebted to you, I mean, I would at least like to know to who.
I'll find you when I need to.
All right. Do I need to give you like something, or do you,
No. I
how
just need you to sign this. And you don't really see where he pulls it out from, but all of a sudden he has a sheet of black paper out in front of you with a quill with ink next to it. Looks to be some kind of contract of some sort, but you try to read it and it's like too mind-numbingly boring to read.
I mean, if I've already tried to read it and it's too mind-numbing, Martin's already going to sign it, so that's what everyone does.
The second you finish your signature, he snatches the black paper up and pushes the pot towards you. Good doing business with you, Martin.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you for the berry.
You know, you should really do a better job of keeping your head down. I hear someone's looking for you.
Oh, some. Martin's gonna look around nervously. Oh, who's looking for me?
I don't know. Just something I heard. Here, you enjoy.
Oh, all right. Thank you. I guess I'll see you later.
Mm-hmm.
Martin's gonna walk away, triumphant in his acquirement of quest item. He's gonna go back to the cart. Which I'm assuming is at the tavern.
You head back to the tavern. Sort of out back of the tavern, they have a stable where your carts are set up.
I'm gonna give it some water. And I'm gonna put it in the cart. Next to the window. I'm gonna go out to the tavern and meet back with Leila.
Martin finally shows up.
Hello?
I couldn't find him.
How are you feeling, Martin? Do you feel good?
I mean, I guess. I just kind of feel normal.
Good. I like that. Okay. Well, is anyone up in the area right now? Or are they all still kind of knocked out?
Nah, people have slowly been getting up and they all look like shit. No one's really opened up shop yet or anything. I mean, like as far as the tavern goes.
Where's the tavern owner?
She still hasn't come down yet.
Wow. Let's clean up a little bit. So he starts trying to clean up all the bacon. Has anyone been eating from the continental breakfast?
You mean the bacon pile?
Nah, they all look a little too sick and nauseous.
Alright, I'm just gonna make sure I got all my stuff. And I want to go behind the register and look for the tabs. Where the tabs are kept.
You head back behind the register, or sort of behind the counter, and you notice there's sort of a notebook, a ledger, sort of hanging out under the counter.
Alright, I want to read it.
You open it up and kind of go through, and you immediately notice a account that's been opened under Puther's name that has a rather large debt associated with it.
How much is it?
It is 29 gold.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Alright. He's like, oh. Wow. That's a lot that Puther owes. He's like, well, let's get out of here. Where did you see them last? Did you ever find our friends?
They kind of ran away from me. I don't know why everyone's been doing that lately.
Well, let's you and I go find them.
I mean, I last saw them going like down here into the city, so they really could be anywhere.
All right, let's go. And then we head off on our way to go find them. We're gonna use our tracking skills, and I'm gonna summon some hawks, some ravens, or I'm gonna summon a couple of hawks out the side of my hat will open, and Doc opens his mouth, and these two birds fly out and start searching the city,
Like
surrounding area.
Two hawks shoot out from the top of Lilo's hat.
It's like, let's go.
Around the town scouting. Meanwhile, Puther, Newland, holed up inside the doctor's.
So, how long until you think they find us?
Well, assuming we don't do anything stupid, I doubt they'll ever find us.
You're probably right. What do you think we should do?
Well, I mean, we do kind of have a job to do. We gotta find that man's daughter.
I could care less about
her
that.
for our own.
Oh, I see what you mean. But no, I'm not in the kidnapping business myself, lad.
What?
You said take her for our own.
How else are we gonna bring her back?
Oh, I thought you were. Never mind. We're thinking of two different things. I guess we could go see what their fuss is all about with these letters. If anything, to get them to just leave us alone about it. I'll tell you what, though, I'm not going back to that tavern. Not after what happened last night.
Very omniscient of you.
I have a sneaky suspicion there's some fuckery afoot, you know?
You don't know, bro. You don't know.
That's called metagaming.
Well, if you don't want to go back to that there tavern, let's say we take the back alley route and head on down to the docks.
You're
I'm just
already at the
saying,
docks, lad.
and here's the thing: if I was a slaver, I don't think I'd want to stay around in the location that I captured my my quarry. I'd want to take the least pursuable route possible, which would be by far overseas.
Yeah, that makes sense. You're making sense now.
So, assuming that a ship hasn't left yet, I feel like that would probably be the most likely location. And really the only location we have any hope of ever actually catching.
This could just be a good old detective case. I think I might know someone who we can call on if need be.
Actually, you said this was
Benny.
a healer's house, ain't it?
That's right.
Well, I bet she probably has some kind of mystical power bullshit. Why don't we ask her?
I
See if she
don't
can do a
think
bit
I
of
don't know if
scrying.
she's really of the magical type. If you get what I'm saying. I think she might be more old fashioned. I haven't asked to be honest, so I don't know, but just an assumption.
Well, we might as well ask. No harm in trying. After all, it is for a
Makes sense to
worthy
me.
prize.
Seems legit.
All right, well, get asking.
What? Lad, you're the one that they wanted to do this quest. You're the one that's gonna have to do the research for it. I didn't sign up for this.
The other one who's familiar with the missus.
I don't even know her name. I just crashed here the other night.
Well, that's the new low, Pooper. You're supposed to at least take him on a date before you.
It wasn't like
sleep
that,
with
lad. No, it wasn't like that. I didn't sleep with her. I slept in her house. I did not sleep with a woman on the first date. And even then, there wasn't even a date.
I don't think you've ever slept with any women, or gone on a date for that matter.
You're not wrong, to be honest.
When is Newland ever wrong?
Quite often, you're really quiet. If you want to,
I ignore, but I look for the healing.
She's still in her office, sort of taking care of some of the patrons from the tavern last night.
I walk in and I approach the missus and howdy there, lady. I don't mean to disturb you, so you can go about your business if you absolutely need to. I was just wondering, you wouldn't happen to have any kind of scrying ability, would you?
No, I'm not really magical myself.
I told you, you idiot.
Well, it's better safe than sorry. It would be a damn shame to do all this work and I could have just went to the local healer the whole time. You hear?
More of an alchemist than anything. What is it you needed?
Well, we're in the business of looking for someone, and well,
that business is booming.
So it is. However, I haven't exactly got any lead to go on, so well, we're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way and look with our eyeballs. Nah, head on out. Back to Poother.
I told ya.
Well, we had best probably get going. Wouldn't want the ship to leave port now, would we?
Probably not. Well, either way, detective.
Is there like a back door I could use?
You'll probably want permission from her father first. If you know what I mean.
God damn it.
What the fuck?
I don't ask for permission. I just go. I head out the back door since the DM muted himself and didn't actually say anything.
No part of this backdoor talk.
I was asking if the
Yeah.
hut we're in.
Out of her house.
I head out the back door and I go all
I head in.
like wrong hole, Looney Chan, wrong hole.
Anyways, perhaps we can go and help Newland and or not Newland, you're Newland, Martin and Layla to see what their problem is, and then they can unknowingly help us with this one, and then we receive payment. You know what I mean?
Well, the problem is time is a bit of an essence. You know, we gotta.
If we don't find her, it's not that big of a deal. You can always go inside his home. You know where he lives.
Yeah, but
Could you just turn into a snake or something and take it and then leave?
where's the fun in that?
You're doing this for fun. You're here because of fun and not honor and duty. And booty.
Weren't you just talking about
Well,
stealing?
hold on now. Hold on now. I take issue with that last statement.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you're in intimate relationship with Dovey.
Now, hold on now.
No, it's okay.
The
We can
only
talk
reason
about this later.
The
We won't
only
do
reason I came along was so I
Here,
could
hold
get
on a
some-
second. Let me go talk to the seer.
some
Hey,
priest-
seer, can you cure homosexuality? My friend caught a bad case of the gay.
I'm gonna bolt.
He
I've had
doesn't
that
wanna
with
be-
Doc.
What, you don't want to be cured?
It's not
That's
a
what
choice.
That's what I thought. Anyways, alright. I guess I'll be heading out then. I go search for Lalo and Martin. Not at the tavern. I don't even care. I'll just go walk in the streets at this point. I'll go to the docks.
You're not gonna go to the tavern?
No, I'll go to the docks. That's where Layla wanted to, or Martin Newland wanted to go.
All right. I'll start headed towards the docks. Martin and Lalo doing.
Where we've been searching for them. I have my hawks out. In the meantime, I kind of went to the market. I wanted to go see what they had for sale.
Your hawks would spot them as they're headed towards the docks.
Then I will promptly leave and head that way.
Martin would be following Lalo.
Unless I see a magic item store.
The city doesn't seem to have a whole lot of like crazy shops like that.
Alright. Well, if I don't see anything, if I see something, I'll look. But if there's nothing, I'm gonna head to the docks.
You notice like farmers market stuff. There's a tailor. There's a blacksmith. A couple herb shops. But that's pretty much it.
Oh, we'll have to go back to those herb shops.
Alright, I head down to the docks.
All right. You get to the docks right about the same time. Or, well, shortly after these two get to the docks.
And it's pretty late, so we'll actually go ahead and call it there.
Yeah, we did nothing for 2 hours. Yeah.
Y'all did nothing. I'm progressing the storyline.
Hey, I got
Party.
a quest item.
You accepted a side quest. What do you mean you're progressing the story?
I'm progressing the storyline in the wrong direction.
Y'all started a bunch of stuff. I'd say y'all did quite a bit, actually.
Yeah. I did a bunch of stuff, man. I had a party.
There's
I
a lot
hung out.
here, so
I hung out. I got a Bible.
Summoned Cthulhu.
You did.
Yeah, I signed a contract with the devil.
That's pretty cool.
Literally just for a fucking...
Barry.
I'll call you when I need you.
The berries, though, bro.
Yeah, man, it's worth it.
Sometimes you need berries.
Thok would be proud.
Fuck gold. Get berries.
Maybe if you get enough berries, you could trade him in for Thok's revival.
Fox revival.
Thok is ash.
After y'all burn him, cut him up
Ew.
into pieces.
That's the fucked up part.
Yeah, I didn't fucking...
Is that y'all did it wrong. You didn't even give him the fucking proper burial that he wanted.
It was fucking... It was Lalo that fucking did that.
Talking about.
Right back. I'm gonna start the oven.
I would never do that.